Futuristic sci-fi and cowboy movies are two genres that don't seem to mesh well, but they do in Michael Crichton's WestWorld. And welcome back to the heart of the stories we tell, a series where I spend way too much time thinking about what makes a story. And today's episode is the new HBO series, WestWorld. And if you think that it's about a theme park where you get to play cowboys and Indians, whoo boy, has it got a little more adult theme than that. This is a seriously messed up story that can be used as themes for sex workers, rape, and all sorts of other things. So if you're the faint of heart, quick warning. And then I'll throw up my other warning as well here. So once again, it's stop. Spoiler time. Westworld is the place where anything goes. Literally, anything. You have some fantasy about playing some wackadoo who goes and kills and rapes and tortures? Go ahead, go to Westworld. And there's not even a talk of how much money it costs you to do this. Let me put it up there in their own words.
Imagine you're completely immersed in the fantasy. One in which you could do whatever you wanted, consequence-free.
You know, kind of like when you play Grand Theft Auto. Doesn't matter, except, well, instead of animated sprites, it's really happening, so if anything, I think they found a way to make it more messed up. And no matter how many times these androids die or are tortured, they just get mind wiped. They just get reset. And if you think that sounds familiar, maybe you've followed a Joss Whedon show or two.
If a simulation is immersive enough, would you start discovering things about yourself that you didn't want to know?
So in this future, in order to entertain, we've created sentient AI sex bots that we then torture over and over and over again and kill over and over and over again. And you know what? This does not sound like a fully thought out idea. So far I'm rooting for the robot. So let's start this with the characters. The main cast is the robots in this RPG. Teddy Flood and his girlfriend Dolores. Then a man in black that I can't actually tell you if he's a bot or a person. And outside the RPG is Sir Anthony Hopkins as Dr. Ford. And then there's Bernard, his assistant, and Miss Cullen, their boss lady. There's also a programmer that seems to be playing some sort of game. The cast itself rounds out with about a dozen more people, but they seem to be the main cast so far. So let's just throw some quick plot spoilers out there and see what you guys think of them. So we're told that the world has cured pretty much everything. People are on the verge of living forever, maybe even bringing people back from the dead. We've also been told that there's 3 levels of this facility. There's what the customer wants, which appears to be Grand Theft Horse, with a whole bunch of extra sex and violence thrown in. There's what the stockholders want, which I think we can all assume is pretty straightforward. They want money, money, money. But there's also what the corporation wants, and the corporation, the higher-ups want something else, and whatever it is, we weren't told yet. In fact, they pretty much turned to the camera and said, dare you to figure it out, so I'll be focusing on that in the coming weeks. I may or may not figure it out. It may not even be figure-outable, because as we all know, Abrams loves his mystery box. That mystery box. So, the man in black is what I want to focus on next and what he's doing. At first I thought he was one of the depraved humans, but then I thought he might be a robot, so I'm back and forth on that. But he's searching for something, and he's torturing other robots in order to get the information. If this is some sort of simulation, if it's based on some sort of historical record, perhaps they're using it as a way to find something. But I don't understand exactly how that would work. Right now we have more questions than we have answers. We also don't know why they keep the robots in decommissioned form. We don't know if there was a different purpose for these robots originally. This program has appeared to have been running for like 30 years now, so this theme park isn't new. And then there's how the episode ended, because you see, one of the robots became truly self-aware. Let me play you a quick clip.
This is your itinerary. To meet my maker.
That's Dolores' father bot, and well, he just threatened the main creator of the program, and he also told his daughter what was going on beforehand, but in a cryptic way, so she's gonna start piecing this all together. I'd like to point out that the origin of Doomsday is they kept killing someone over and over and over again, and then bringing them back. So doing that to a computer program that can then access dead memories does not seem like a good idea. Once again, we're back to that whole nothing about this seems safe, and there's too many questions to truly go into a theory just yet, but I'm liking what I see. So this month for October, I'm doing a whole theme of horror for my main videos every Sunday into Monday. So, If you'd like to take a look at those, I'll leave a link right here. In the meantime, what I'm going to need you to do is to help me build this channel up so that we can try to not only review things, but try to figure them out as a community, as a whole. So why don't you start with like, subscribe, and share this video so that we can grow this community, and then join me back here next time as we take a walk through the heart of the stories we tell. Thanks for watching.